later. We tried to get on at 5:35. We just finished in practice. And so we're on this 5:49. We're happy to be on. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll answer any questions you may have. It's going to be a short show because we just got one game this week and its opponents you all know. So we got one game, and so it's going to be a short show, okay? Mondays with McGriff. Mondays, February the 9th is episode 14, season 3, episode 14. We thank you all for joining us. We know we're live on Facebook. This is also going to be put on YouTube. We'll ask that you subscribe, continue to subscribe to the YouTube page. The viewership on that YouTube page has been tremendous, okay? McGriff Soapbox, we're going to start McGriff Soapbox, right? It will end the trenches with the district champs, right? With the 2026 district champs. And I'm excited for these young men. These guys have worked hard to be the district champs. We really started a week or two after the season last year, and these guys have given a tremendous effort to get back to this point and be the district champs. And so many people have texted me and called me and saw me after the game and said, McGriff, congratulations on another district championship. And another is, it's a little bit, I don't like to use the word another, because another is saying that these guys have been a part of all the other ones. And I don't want to discredit what these guys have done, right? We got a couple of guys that this is their first district title. This is Matt Williams, who was tremendous on Thursday, and this is Zarius Zimmerman's and Cyrus Sinford's first district championship. So I don't want to say another, because this is their first district championship. Derwin, Kobe, James, Kenny, and Dylan, their roles are a lot different. Derwin was coming off the bench last year. Kobe didn't play as many minutes. James was on sabbatical most of the year last year. Kenny's role is a lot bigger, and so is Dylan's. And so, yes, it's Bartow basketball's district championship, but for these guys, they're the 2026 district champs. Man, we value it and we honor it. So we're thankful for that. We're thankful for this unreal support that we had. And again, it was a great atmosphere on Saturday night in the district championship game. If you're just tuning in, put your questions in the chat. We'll have some time at the end, and I'll answer any questions. You can be asking any question you want. We'll answer any question you have. Okay. And we're thankful to be the 2026 district champs. So here's why people have said another, right? Okay. What has been done? Okay. The last 21 years, guys. The last 21 years. I got here 24 years ago. The last 21 years, we've been in 18 district championship games. The last 21 years, we've been in 18 of 21 district championship games. We've been in 14 straight district title games. Now, I want y'all to know, all of the public schools, almost all of the public schools in the county have been in our district in those 21 years. Haines City and Ridge, they've been in our district. Obviously not Davenport, they're a newer school. Auburndale, Winter Haven, Lake Region, they've been in our district. Tenor Rock, Lakeland, Lake Gibson, Kathleen, George Jenkins, even Mulberry, they've been in our district. So you're talking about all of the schools in the county that could be in our district the last 21 years have been in it. Okay, along with some teams from out of county. Edgewater's been in our district. Horizon's been in our district. Jesuit has been in our district over the years. Lake Wales has been in our district over the years. And the last 21 years, we've been in the championship game 18 times, 14 straight. And this is our 14th win. So this is the 14th district title in my 18 appearances in 24 years. So when people say another, that's what they're talking about. Guys, I want you to know it's hard to do. It's extraordinary consistency. It's an awesome accomplishment over 2 decades. It's not something that I take for granted. Coach Austin, Coach Tucker, Coach D take for granted. We've had really good players the last 21 years. We've had great players. We've had elite players. We've had pros. We've had college players. We've had guys that don't want to play no college ball. They want to be Bartow Yellow Jackets and contribute to the program. And to be able to maintain that consistency, I'm humble. I'm I'm honored. I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for the community. I'm thankful for the players and their parents, and I'm thankful for to have the same coaching staff. So that's a tremendous accomplishment. Okay, so 2026 district champs, 18 championship appearances in 21 years, 14 straight, 14 district titles. 14 district titles. I'm very thankful. My first year, we were 6-21. I didn't know nothing about no district title. I was just trying to get my head above water. We were getting beat by 30 by Lake Wells and Kathleen. Lake Region was good. They were beating us by 30. I praise God for it. Right. Okay, this is our school's 35th district championship. Think about that. Nobody in Polk County comes close. Okay, we have dominated the county for over 60 years. 35. Give credit to coaches. Coach Lapper, Coach Brett, Coach Pearsall, Alvin Pearsall, Coach Jim Austin. We've had great coaches here. I'm happy that they allowed me into the club of coaches. But this is Bartow's 35th district title in boys basketball. Unbelievable accomplishment. Okay, so congratulations. That's our soapbox issue. And now our focus for the week. Our 3 words for the week. Sometimes we've had 4 words. Sometimes we had 2. We've got 3. Our message of the week to the guys. Pause, poise, present. Pause, poise, present. McGriff, what are you talking about? Okay. And everything you do, and everything we do, everything is going so fast. Okay, on and off the court. We asked our guys this week to pause. Okay. Anything we're doing, we want them to pause and reflect and read the defense. We want you to pause on defense and kind of read what's going on offensively. To pause and think. So we're using the word pause because everything's going fast. The playoffs go really fast. And we want to pause and think and read. And also, it's a life thing. Okay, that pause helps us to reflect. It helps us to give thanks for all that's happening to us. Okay, so there's strength in pausing. Pausing is not a bad thing. So our message to the week for the guys, we started today. We just finished practice. Okay, pause. Okay, pausing is going to help us keep our turnovers down. Pausing to think is going to help us read what Lakeland's doing on offense. Okay, it's going to help us defensively. We can pause in our lives. Why? To reflect, to give thanks, to think, to read. Pause is our first word. Pause is our focus for the week. Poise. Poise. Watch film. We want to watch film with poise. We watched some film today. We want to practice with poise. Okay. We want to think with poise. Okay. What's poise? Poise is self-confidence. Poise is grace under pressure. Poise is self-assurance. Where I come from, where I grew up, we call it blessed assurance, self-assurance. Okay? We want to play with poise, and there's strength that comes with poise. What happens in a tournament? The people that play with poise advance. And so we want to play with poise. We want to pause to reflect, to read. We want to play and practice and watch film with poise, right? And our third word, present. We want to stay in the moment. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow, a mystery. Today is the present. That's why they call it a gift. The present is a gift. We want to stay in the present. Stay in the moment. We've asked our guys to limit their social media. Stay off of it. Spend time talking to real people. Talk to your parents, talk to your brothers and your sisters, talk to your teammates. Okay, spend time talking to your teachers in class. Talk to each other, build relationships. Okay, so stay in the present. Okay, it's real. There's going to be so much noise about the tournament. Eliminate the noise, stay in the present. So our focus this week, pause, poise, present, stay in the present. Okay, we got a really big week. It's region quarterfinal week. And now we're ready to talk about it. Week in review. We've been in the playoffs 18 or 19 times. You've always had 2 games a week. The state changed it. We only got 1 game this week. It'll be Saturday, February 14th. It's the regional quarterfinal. Our week in review, let's go week in review first. I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead, right? Our week in review, we were 2-0 last week. We're now 22-5 on the year. I want y'all to know we won 20 games in my 24 years. We won 20 games 11 times in 24 years. Okay, this is the 11th time. Guys, we're 22-5. We won 6 games 5 times in 24 years. What this team is doing, these guys have been tremendous. 5 times in 24 years, we've won 5 games. 29 and 2010, those were Final Four years. 2013 was another Final Four year. 2015, okay, was not. We went 27-4 that year. And with 2020, we went 31-1. So this is the 6th time. I'm sorry. I said we've done 5 previous times. This is the 6th time we've won 22 games in my 24 years. 6th time. Okay, we've won 22 games. This team has won 22 games. And we're hoping to get to a 23rd. Okay, so congratulations to the guys. They've been tremendous. Okay, week in review. Thursday, February 5th, we beat Horizon 99-24. 99-24. Series history. Our first time we're playing Horizon. New school, district opponent. Don't think they'll be in our district next year. Reason we beat Horizon, more talent. We just overwhelmed them, okay? Opportunities for growth. Even the Grinch McGriff doesn't have any opportunities for growth, right? Standout players. Career day, Matt Williams, 26 points, 12 for 14 shooting. He had the flu the week before. We were happy to have him back. We needed him in Mosaic Week. 26 points, 12 for 14 shoot. Great job for Matt, career day. Dylan Brinson also had a nice day. 16 points. Dylan was 8 for 10 shooting. Dylan had 14 rebounds. He had a double-double. I think this is his 3rd or 4th double-double this year, I believe. Okay, so 16 points, 14 rebounds, 8 for 10 shooting for Dylan, a double-double. Zarian Zimmerman, the freshman, okay, 13 points, 5 for 7 shooting. Nice offensive performance. Special notes, assists. Cyrus had 7 assists. Jay Crosley had 7 assists. Kobe had 5 assists. Zarian had 5 assists. Okay, when you score 99 points, you're going to have a lot of baskets and a lot of assists, and we did. Okay. Nothing else to say about that game except for we advanced to the district championship game. The district championship game was Friday. Excuse me, I'm so used to it being on Friday. Saturday, February 7th, we played the Lakeland Dreadnoughts. We beat them 76-39. 76-39. Series history against the Dreadnoughts, we're 28-11, 2-0 this year. Okay, pretty remarkable. They've been in our district the most of anybody in the last 15 years, and 28-11 since 2009 against Lakeland. Okay, reasons we beat Lakeland. Okay, the defense was excellent, just superb. Lakeland shot 14 for 57, 24% from the field. They were 2 for 16 from the three-point line. We had 3 charges. We forced them to take the shots we wanted, so excellent defense. Second reason we beat Lakeland, we shot the ball well. We were 10 for 21 from the field. Okay, we made 3-point shots, 10 for 21 from the three-point line is what I meant to say. Okay, we had very good balance, also beat them inside. Opportunities for growth, turnovers. Okay, 16 or 17, too many. We got to pause more and read. Lakeland's quickness gives us problems. Okay, and we're playing too fast. Okay, other thing, we fouled too much. Lakeland went to the free throw line 21 times. We only went 16 times. Lakeland went 21 times. We're fouling too much. We started to address that in practice today. Rebound is always a concern. Okay, standout players for the Lakeland game in the district championship game, the 2026 district championship game. Jay Crosley, he was sensational shooting. He had 24 points. He was 7 for 13 from the three-point line. Okay. He also had 5 rebounds. He had 8 against Horizon. We need him to keep rebounding like that starting on Saturday. Starting in practice and then starting on Saturday. 7 for 13 from the three-point line for Jay, 24 points. Okay. Cyrus Simford, 15 points. Okay. 6 for 10 shooting. 2s and 3s. He was 6 for 10 from 2s and 3s. Had 8 rebounds for Cyrus. Great. Against Lakeland. And 4 assists. He did have 3 turnovers. He's turning the ball over a little bit too much. We own him like white on rice about his turnovers. We jumped him today about him. We're working on those turnovers, trying to get him down. But he did have 15 points against the Dreadnoughts. Okay? And then Derwin Link got off to a shaky start, had 4 turnovers. The turnovers were bad. I don't know if he was nervous or what. Link picked it up, though. He had 18 points on 6 for 8 shooting. He was 6 for 8 from the free throw line, and he had 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. 18 points, 6 for 8 shooting, 6 for 8 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds. He did have the 4 turnovers, a lot of them early, but he responded. Okay, Kenny Cotton was also excellent on defense. He had 8 points, 4 for 5, was also excellent on defense. So he did a great job on defense. We're gonna need him to do it again. So we were 2-0 last week. It'll be the last time we get 2 games in a week unless we make Jacksonville. Okay, we got 1 game a week moving forward, and we beat Lakeland for the 2026 district championship. Congratulations to the guys. Congratulations to the team and the coaches. Okay, preview of next week's game. Okay, guys, it's the Class 6A Region 2. We're in Region 2 quarterfinals. They had the show at 2:30. We got the 3 seed. I got a whole bunch of texts during practice and calls asking about how do we get the 3 seed with the season we had. And my response is we're honored to be in the tournament. The 3 seed is better than the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, and the 8, and we're honored to be at home. I got some texts during practice about you got to play Lakeland again. We respect Lakeland. They're a district rival. I coached 10, 30 years ago. I know a lot of the kids. Our kids know a lot of the kids. Lakeland will play better. We've got to play better. That's why we're happy that we get to see them here in the Hive and that we don't have to go over to Lakeland. They got a nice new court and stuff like that. We get to see it next year. We don't get to see it this year. If they would have beaten us in the district, we would have had to go there. Instead, they come here. So we're excited to be playing Lakeland. We're the 3rd seed. It's better than the 4th through the 8th. And we'll be playing them on Valentine's Day. Saturday, February 14th, 7 o'clock. Take your girl or take your boy out early and come on to the game, 7 o'clock. Okay? You guys know Lakeland. I'm not going to do a series history on them. I'm not going to, you know their personnel. We played them. This will be the 3rd time. Okay? Do we have any questions out there in question land out there? Sean?
This one I seen.
Okay.
This your 3rd time playing Lakeland.
Yep.
How difficult is it to prepare the team to play a team that many times during the season?
That's a great question. Over the course of my time here, we played district opponents sometimes 3 or 4 times. We played Kathleen 4 times in the season. We played Winter Haven 4 times in the season. We played Lake Wells 4 times in the season. And this will be, I think, the second or third time we played Lakeland, our 3rd or 4th time. And the difficulty is not in the preparation. The difficulty is not in preparing to play Lakeland. They know who we are. We know who they are. The difficulty is the psychological advantage. Lakeland, who's got the psychological advantage? Is it Lakeland because they're hungry and they got nothing to lose, or is it us because we've beaten them twice and we know we can beat them? I think it depends on the mindset of the students. So before we knew who we were going to play, we did this before in the school. We said, listen, I don't care who we play. We got some things we got to get better with. We watch film. And we got to attack it and get better. And then right in the middle of practice, at the start of practice, we saw we were playing Lakeland. And we pulled the guys together and says, we got to block out the outside talking. The talking is for the fans. And we got to focus on us getting better. And us being prepared for everything that Lakeland can throw at us. And so the preparation, great question. The difficulty won't be in the preparation. The difficulty will be on the mindset of the guys and the coaches. And we're going to have the right mindset. Because this is a win and move on, lose and go home game. This is an elimination game. And so our guys know what at stake. We're going to be ready to play Lakeland. And, they're going to be ready to play us. They got nothing to lose. And we got nothing to lose either. Okay, we're in the tournament. And we've been working all year to get in the tournament. So that's the mindset we took into practice today. And that's the mindset we're going to be taking to practice tomorrow. Any more questions?
Although you don't care about rankings like that, Coach, with a lot of people are arguing and saying that, Bartow did enough to be the number 1 seed. How do you articulate that message to the kids? Is the kids disappointed that they were not the number 1 seed?
We had a discussion about it in practice. I won't give you all the details of the discussion. I'll say that our job doesn't change. We're focused on Lakeland, and we're happy to be the 3 seed. we'll leave it at that. So I don't want to say something is not right. We're honored to be in the tournament. There's so many teams. Lake Gibson's not in the tournament. Okay, there's so many Polk County teams that are not in the tournament. We're thankful to be the 3 seed. We should have did more. We got Providence. I'll tell you what I told the kids. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. We got Providence up by 7 with 6 minutes to go. We can't close the game. We closed the game, we're probably the number 1 seed. We got Victory up by 10, 9 or 10 at the half. They dominated the second half. Okay. Lake Highland Prep overwhelmed us. We got the Villages. Okay, 19-19 and in the first quarter. 3-point game at the half. We lay an egg the third and fourth quarter. Well, what if we win one of those games? So I live in the real world. I'm not going to worry about anything that I can't control. What can we control? We're going to have a great practice tomorrow, and we're going to have a great practice the rest of the week. We're going to get ready for the Dreadnoughts. We're honored to be playing the Dreadnoughts. Somebody says, well, do you want to play Lakeland again? I say, I want to play whoever they put us in front of us, and we got to be ready to play. And so we had a discussion about it. Good question. And we're going to be ready to play who we have, and we're going to be honored to play who's in front of us this week, and that's Lakeland.
All right, that's it.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming through with Mondays with McGriff. We'll see you Saturday, the 14th, 7 o'clock. It's Valentine's Day. Come show your love. We play the Dreadnoughts. Okay? Subscribe to YouTube. Thank you all.
All right, because we in the trenches.